Hi, are you hypertensive or do you know anyone who is hypertensive? If your answer to any of those questions is yes, then this video is for you. And this video is about a technique or method that I use to control my blood pressure. So if you're interested, keep watching. I'll be back. Okay, before I continue, I need to make a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, and this method that I am going to share is not a cure for hypertension. It is just a method that I use to control my blood pressure. Now, in case you're just thinking that, okay, I want to try this method myself, before you do that, please go to your doctor and tell him about this method, ask his opinion, and whether you can or not do it. Reason being, your doctor might have some knowledge, right, that is unknown to me or to you about your condition that may make it either dangerous or whatever, and he might not recommend that you perform it. So please go to your doctor, consult him about this method before you do anything. Okay, with that out of the way, then we can start. And for starters, I am going to show you something. This is my blood pressure monitor. It shows me my blood pressure, and at the same time, it stores those readings into its memory. So I'm going to be showing you my readings. Okay, this is my latest reading, 106/66. That's pretty normal, right? So as we go through the readings, I'm trying to keep the reflections out, but you can see that my blood pressure is fairly normal, right? Constantly, almost. In fact, some of them may be below normal. But what I want to show you is one particular instance where my blood pressure spiked. So let's go through the list, if I can find it. I think it's almost there. Come on. Don't be shy. Okay, there it is. 130/87. Now, for those who are familiar with blood pressure, that is high blood pressure. Maybe on the low side of high blood pressure, but it still is high blood pressure. Now, I want to show you the next reading. That is 112/86. Now, the thing about these two readings is that they were taken about 15 minutes apart. So in 15 minutes, I dropped my blood pressure, my systolic pressure, down by 18 points, and my diastolic pressure by 1 point. So how did I do that? Well, this method that I'm going to share with you, well, I had my doubts before, right, when I first heard about it. So let me start with a little history. Somewhere around 2018, I went researching on the internet for ways to lower my blood pressure. And yeah, I forgot to tell you, I am hypertensive. I've been taking medication for hypertension. So I went to the internet and I did some research. And yeah, I found the typical advice, right? With diet, exercise, stay away from stress, and all that. But in one website, I found something curious. It said that you can lower your blood pressure by breathing slowly for 15 minutes a day. And I said, what? That can't be true. And something so simple as breathing slowly for 15 minutes a day. But yeah, I was curious, so I continued reading. And there were people who made comments saying that, yeah, that technique worked for them. So I did some more research and I found several research articles that seem to, yeah, prove that it's true, or they say that it's true. So I went to my doctor. I told him about the method, and he's a good doctor. He listened and he said, well, it doesn't say that you're going to be drinking any new medication. You don't need to buy medication. You don't need to take any supplements. You don't need to do any exotic exercise. You just need to breathe. And you're already doing that. I admit he sounded a little skeptical, but he said, yeah, go ahead. There shouldn't be any harm in it. So I started breathing slowly for 15 minutes a day. And my blood pressure went down and down and down. So if I needed any more proof to prove that this thing works or this method works, there was it. That was it. Now, I tried doing it manually. By manually, I mean, just counting the number of seconds that I breathe. The article said that you should breathe slowly at 10 breaths per minute or lower for 15 minutes. Now, 10 breaths per minute is about 6 seconds per breath. One breath meaning one inhale and one exhale. So let's just equalize them. 3 seconds inhale, 3 seconds exhale. Now, I was comfortable, doing that. But then I read another article that said that the human body has I don't know what to call it, a phenomena, a reaction, or whatever. It says that when you inhale, your heart rate speeds up just a little. And when you exhale, your heart rate slows down just a little. So I thought, okay, if I can extend my exhale, right, shorten my inhale and extend my exhale, then maybe my average heart rate will go down and my blood pressure will probably go down as well. Just to tell you, the medical term for that phenomena is respiratory sinus arrhythmia. So I started doing that instead of 3 seconds inhale, 3 seconds exhale, or did I say that correctly? 3 seconds inhale, 3 seconds exhale. I started doing 3 seconds inhale and 4 seconds exhale. Now, that would result in a breathing rate of less than 10 breaths per minute. And initially, it was a little uncomfortable because I found that for the first few days, I seemed to be out of breath. However, as I went through the exercise, I got used to it, and now that is more or less how I breathe. Now, when I was trying this, right, I tried to think, I want to shorten my inhale a little more. Now, I tried 2 seconds, but it was too short. So between 2 seconds and 3 seconds was 2.5. Now, I cannot count mentally, right? I cannot count 2.5 seconds and say 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. No, there's no 1,000, 2 1,000, 2 1,005. There's no way I could do that. So I looked for an app on the Google Play Store, and I found one. It's named Paced Breathing. So I started using that, and it helped a lot. It really helped me in timing my breathing, and also helping me time the length of time that I need to perform this exercise. Now, if you're curious about that app, I can tell you about it in another video, how to use it. But for now, I want to end this video and tell you that if you're thinking of doing it, as I said, please consult your doctor first and record your blood pressure as you do it. Anyway, you're supposed to monitor your blood pressure about 2 or 3 times a day, or maybe even 4 times if you want to. But yeah, monitor your blood pressure, perform this exercise, and watch your blood pressure. Now, it won't happen overnight. It may take some time before you start seeing your average blood pressure start going down. Now, I've been doing this since 2018, so that's 6 years. And as you saw the results, I think it's pretty good. So thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and God bless.